Not gonna say the club name because, you know, I don't want to get too obvious. Like, I'm an attractive female. People are going to try to talk to me. But whatever. Like I said, I was outside fucking like a free baby. I was out here in the street. I've never did nothing like that. If I meet a boy out, I'm not leaving with you the same night. So that was the whole initial thing that was going around. So my father was calling hospitals, jails. It's like, it was so bad. I wish y'all could have been there. Before this video even gets started, I just want to say, if y'all ever thought I didn't bang with y'all or I didn't like posting content, you thought motherfucking wrong. It is currently 2:15, right? It's 2:15 and I'm in my shop right now, preparing for my next client. Well, not even prepared for real because I just realized I need a video for y'all. So don't ever play with me and say that I don't be putting in the hard work and the hard effort to get content out for y'all, because I really do. I really fuck with y'all and I really wholeheartedly love y'all. Mind y'all, I'm in the midst of getting ready for a trip and I'm still giving y'all content. Whatever. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, please subscribe and join the family. I promise you'll love it here. For those that are not new, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Follow my spam at Princess Tommy off camera for all of the updates in regards to my channel. That's where I post behind the scenes of my life and behind the scenes of me off camera when it comes to my uploads and everything like that. And just comment and show love. Send this video to a friend of a friend of a friend. So today it is so hot. Is it hot or is it just me? It's probably just me. Alright, y'all, so today I am back with a story time. And it is a good, juicy story time for y'all too, okay? I've had this story in the vault for a little minute now. And I was going to tell it a while ago, but I just never got around to doing it. But here we go today, and I'm going to give y'all this story time on how I got so drunk that I left with a boy that I just met. The way I just made it sounds crazy, I know, but I promise y'all, it ain't nothing like that. So stay tuned for the whole entire video to find out what was really good, what's really tea. But hold on, y'all, it is so hot. I gotta turn this air on. Alright, so that air getting ready to kick in about 1 to 2 minutes because I couldn't tell y'all no story and it's baking up in this motherfucker. Also, don't mind my appearance. I just told y'all I'm getting ready to go out of town. I got my head on tomorrow. So 2 puff balls for the win. But I think they kind of cute. Now, if I ain't have my lashes done, different story. But I just got my lashes done literally like 20 minutes ago. So it's a little disclaimer. I don't recommend anybody do this or follow after my footsteps. If anything, I want y'all to learn from me and learn from my mistakes. But this story wasn't a mistake, baby. I had a ball, and the people I met back then, I'm cool with them to this day, and they are great, genuine people. So this whole incident took place last summer 2022. That summer is in the books. Like, that summer was the best summer that I've ever experienced. And for those that don't know, I had just got out of like a 2.5-year relationship around this time. So you know I was cutting up. I was acting up. I was acting bad. I was outside. I was effing F. Like, I was really out here in these streets. And it's been a while since I was outside. So when I say I was outside, y'all, like, I was outside every single day. Every weekend, I was outside. Like, I can't make this shit up. I was outside. This was a day that I actually had got booked for a hosting at one of the clubs out here. Not gonna say the club name because, you know, I don't want to get too obvious. But, you know, I did host a couple clubs last summer. So mind y'all, me and my mom at the time, we kept bumping heads because she felt as though that I was only outside because I had just broke up with my old boyfriend, which was the case and not the case, because it's like, bro, I'm 20, I'm young and turned, no kids, I'm about to live my life, so yes, I'm going to be outside. Like, please tell me what you're saying right now. Keep that in mind. So me and her, we would go back and forth about it like almost every other day because I'll be outside, and my mom has this thing where like she allegedly can't sleep if I'm out, whatever. So she can't sleep while I'm outside, and to this day she still does it. A month ago I was out till 6 a.m. She's up waiting on me. I'm like, yo, you're gonna put more stress on yourself waiting on me, because while you in your bed wondering what I'm doing, I'm having a ball. Like a ball.com. And this summer and like just lately in general period, I haven't really been out here for real. So that one time I did go out, like I was really outside. But back to the story. We weren't really seeing eye to eye because I was outside so much. Let her tell it. I was outside these streets. So this one day I have a club hosting. Me and my mom weren't really talking for real. So I had told her, like, you know, I'm going out and I'm not coming home. Keep that in mind, y'all, too. She knew I was not coming home. I told her I'm not coming home. She got my low. My dad got my low. They both got my low. So they know where I'm at all times. I don't touch the low because I don't really care. Like, you gonna see where I'm at regardless. I end up getting to where I was going. If you getting ready for the club, hosting or whatever, I'm doing my makeup, doing my hair. And so, you know, when you go to the club, you don't go to the club probably till about 11, 12-ish at night. Like, it'd be really, really, really late at night. So I went to the club. It's like 12 o'clock. I text my mom again. I think she texted me and I told her, like, you know, yeah, like, I'm staying out, I'm not coming home or whatever. Because I think at this time I didn't have it in my mind that I was going to stay out or if I was going to come back home. But I told her, like, nah, like, I'm not coming back home, I'm just going to stay out. So I had texted her that. She never responded to me. I end up going to the club with my people that I go to the club with. We in a section, completely different section from the person that I left with. This person knew people that I was with, but I didn't know who they were because, like I said, I wasn't really outside for it. I haven't been outside in so long, so when I finally got outside, like, you know, everything felt kind of brand new to me again. They in like a whole different section and we in this section, but in between moments, the people that I was with, I guess they were talking to them. I don't know. I was having my time enjoying myself with the people I was in the section with, so I didn't even necessarily see like all that was going on. There was so many bottles. It was bottles of Ace of Spades. There was Don Julio, Azul, Casamigos, Patron. There was so much alcohol. But one thing about me, I have a really high alcohol tolerance, but I also know my limits. So yes, I was drunk, but you would never, like, when I say y'all would never, you will literally never catch me sloppy drunk. I don't get sloppy drunk. I don't care who I'm with. Like, I'm not getting sloppy drunk to the point where I'm on the floor like, nah, no. The only time I'll probably get like sloppy drunk like that will have to be probably like on my wedding day or something. I've been with people who have gotten sloppy drunk, had to be wheeled away, rolled away, carried away, like all of that. That's never been me. Even on my birthday, I got drunk to the point I got sick, but I was not sloppy. Whenever I go to a club, regardless of where it is, whenever I go anywhere, a function, an event that's not mine, I leave early. I leave before the let out because being in the industry, y'all, I used to host parties, concerts, clubs, if y'all ain't know that, but that's way back in my heyday. I used to do it all the time, so I know how let outs get. They can be very dangerous, it can be very chaotic, and I just don't involve myself in that. Me and my crew were gone before they let out. So the club let out at 4, we're gone at like 3:30, 3:45. And in this case, the boy that I ended up leaving with, they also left at the same time that we were leaving. We just all on that type of time, and that's why I fuck with people who move like that. You don't move like you like a groupie. You don't move pressed for the scenery. We all on the same page. We here with it. Also, y'all, I also drove to the function. So I drove to the club with whoever I was with. So as we're leaving, one of the people that I was with, they was like Tommy, he trying to talk to you, talk about the boy. So as we're leaving the club, one of the people that I was with who knew the boy, she was like, Tommy, he trying to talk to you. I'm looking back like, I ain't doing that right now. And I've gotten to a point where people are always trying to talk to me, and I'm not even trying to sound like cocky or nothing like that, but like, I'm an attractive female. People are going to try to talk to me. I know that for a fact. When she initially said it, I'm walking straight. I'm just like, whatever. But someone told me, like, look back and like just to see like who she's referring to. So I looked back and I was like, oh shit, like this is actually a cute ass nigga. And you know, coming across cute ass boys is kind of rare. So I was like, you know, what's up or whatever. But he ended up giving me his number. I didn't give him my numbers. Initially, yeah, he was cute, but I was like, texting him, I probably won't do it. So I was kind of glad he just gave me his number and I didn't give him my number, because right after he gave me his number, I didn't text him like nothing. I just put it in my contacts as, I don't even know what I put his contact as, honestly, because I didn't know his name. So we leaving, we all leaving, and he like, where y'all getting ready to go? And I'm like, It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning. We about to go in the crib. What you mean? When I go out, I'll go to the club. I go home. Like, I don't go club, next stop, next top. Like, I've never just been one to, you know, move like that or be like that. But whatever. Like I said, I was outside fucking like a free baby. I was out here in these streets. So I ended up getting in the car with them. Y'all, it was a black truck actually. So I ended up getting in the truck with them, and it was like a bunch of people in the car too. It was probably 3 girls, including me, and like a bunch of other niggas. I knew one of the girls, but like I ain't seen her in a long time. But it was like, you know, one of them situations. The people I was with, one of them ended up driving my car, and I was like, hold on, I may be drunk, but I ain't never that drunk. One of y'all gotta ride with me, because I'm not riding in the car with nobody, you know, I don't know. Even though y'all know them, still, like I said, I'm always on 10. I may be drunk, but I'm very aware of my surroundings. Always got my phone on me and got everything else. Do what you want with the information. They end up getting in the car with me, and we end up riding to wherever. The whole ride, we're taking endless shots. Shots at Casamigos, shots at 1942. I was never a fan because it always made me sick. This day, I was tore up, but again, level-headed. I just don't want y'all to forget that even though I say I was drunk and I was tore up, I'm never sloppy. We end up riding. I don't know where we're going. Like, I have no idea where we're going. I'm sitting on the boy, texting people who I'm with, like you know how you with your friend, you were like, bitch, like, what's going on? Like, what is this? What we doing? So we end up eventually going to where we was going, and I have never been around here before. And we was outside. Like, we were actually, like, you know, outside. Like, y'all know how you have a cookout in somebody's neighborhood, and after the cookout, it'd be like a little block party, after party type thing, and y'all just be outside. It was one of them type of things. So we were just out there chilling, drinking or whatever. Mind you, it's now like 4 a.m. outside, hanging with the boy. We talking or whatever, and we established like a little cute something. I'm a lover girl. I like to be in love. One person only. We outside or whatever. We just chilling. They got the music. They got the bottles. Y'all, I was so lit. I started twerking outside. I really had a ball. And just off the simple fact of being spontaneous. From one point, I was like, bro, I don't know where I am. I don't know these people. I need to go home. But then one side of me was like, YOLO. If anything happens, they got my low, and you know, I'm living, I'm having fun. That's how I looked at both of the situations, but I was still like, you know, mellow. And yeah, I was chilling. We didn't do anything sexual, like I know that now. But the simple fact of the matter is, I end up leaving with this man. I've never did nothing like that. If I meet a boy out, I'm not leaving with you the same night. But once again, I don't regret it at all, because me and that person still cool. We just cool though. I definitely had fun. Now here is when all the bullshit starts, y'all. I'm on my way home now. I don't know what time it is, but just know that it's late. It's probably like 5, 6 in the morning. It's super late. So on my way home, my phone ends up dying. Like I said, I don't move sloppy. I don't move loose. My phone ends up dying, but I know I'm on my way in the crib, so I'm good. Keep in mind, I told y'all me and my mom weren't really speaking, and she has my low. But also remember, I told y'all that I told her I wasn't coming home. End up going home. I just fall asleep. Phone on a charger, like it's still dead. I don't care. Got my outfit on, get in the bed, and I go to sleep. Like, it's super late as shit. Like, nobody about to sit up here, try to find a charger, take off your clothes. Like, I'm not doing that. I wake up to a bunch of bullshit, y'all. When your phone dies, or when your phone turns off, or whatever the case, and someone has your location on Life 360, not find my iPhone, but on Life 360, like, I guess it stops. Like, I don't know what it does, but for some reason on my mom's end, to this day, I still think she's bluffing. Allegedly, she said that my location stopped at a jail. I know for a fact that didn't happen. I was trying to explain to her that I probably passed the jail, and that's when the phone, like, eventually died. But I know for a fact my phone didn't stop in no goddamn jail. Like, she's just so dramatic. She has super bad anxiety. It's just too much for her. So I'm asleep. It's probably like 7, 8 in the morning now. I get woken up. Like, my phone's still dead, but I get woken up like, bruh, your mother tripping. Call your mother. Turn my phone on. I got endless messages, endless calls. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You would think I just ran away. So I end up calling my mother. I'm like, bro, like, what? She ends up cussing me out, yelling at me. Y'all, it was so early in the morning that I really wasn't trying to hear no bullshit. Like, I don't know what she was saying. All I remember was her saying, call my father. Because my father had also texted me in the midst of this, talking about something, where the F you at? My father was cussing me out too. So you know it's bad when my father cussed me out, because my father, he never on that. My father got my low. I was talking to my father probably at like 2 o'clock that morning anyway. This was a shocker to him. Called my dad. My dad's yelling at me, doing the most. And then my stepmom got involved. Let me just backtrack. So before I called my dad, my stepmom is calling me. My stepmom is texting me too. Talk about something. Please call your dad. So I called my dad, and that's when my father started spazzing on me or whatever. And I'm like, my phone died. Like what's going on? My mom, she's going back and forth with people because she thinks I'm lying about where I am and blase, blase, blase. But my thing is, I'm 20 years old. I told you I wasn't coming home. So what you mean like I'm lying about where like nothing's a lie here. I'm too old to be fucking lying. My mom takes it upon herself that since my phone location allegedly turned off at a jail, she starts calling the jail. She called every jail in the state of probably DC, Maryland, and Virginia, was asking them to look for me. She called all these hospitals. She ends up calling my dad at 6 in the morning, blowing my father's phone up. And my father and my mom, they cool, but like they not the best of co-parents or whatever. So she's blowing my father's phone up. My father, like, you know, he's not used to my mom blowing his phone up or whatever. So she called and was like, Tom, I think Pooh in jail. Fuck somebody whole day up. So my father like, bro, like, what you mean you think she's in jail? Her location turned off at a jail. His initial reaction was, okay, she probably got drunk and they probably got pulled over and now they in the waiting cell or whatever. She'll call or something if she's there or whatever. Whole time I'm in the bed, sleep, phone dead. So that was the whole initial thing that was going around. So my father was calling hospitals, jails. The same with my mom. My mom is driving around looking for my car. When I say it was a mess, like it was literally so bad. Like I would never forget that day. I was so embarrassed. So many people were put in my business for no reason at all. All of this could have been avoided. So everybody finally calms the fuck down. My dad ends up calling me and my mom on three-way because I explained to my dad. I was like, bro, I told my mom I wasn't coming home. My phone died. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't do anything about my phone dying. Yeah, my phone could have probably been charged, but bro, it's late. I got home late. Like, come on, like nobody's worried about my phone being on a charger. And I felt like my mom only tripped like that because me and her weren't really talking for real. So that was just more fuel added to the goddamn fire. So we get on a three-way call or whatever. My dad like the peacemaker, because I told you my dad is like real chill. He's real mellow. You don't really hear too much from my dad. He's not one to be into that shit. But when I got involved in something, he flipped out on me because he didn't know what was going on. But after I done talked to my dad and explained to him, my mom is the one who stirred the pot, just causing a whole bunch of bullshit, y'all. So to this day, my mom knows she was in the wrong for that, because that was just so uncalled for. It was ridiculous. Like, it was so bad. I wish y'all could have been there. I got clips on Instagram I'm gonna put in this video. Boy, did we have a time last night. I'm still in the same shit and all that, y'all. Makeup on. Story time. Fuck, my phone was off last night and I just like turned it back on and shit this morning. Why the fuck was I declared in jail? Why the fuck did people think I was locked up, y'all? I swear to God. Because we end up having to go somewhere to go do something, and then I'm still in my same clothes. Literally, still in my same clothes. And that same night, I still went back outside. Like, come on now. I still went back outside. So yeah, I had the whole family in my business. Everybody asking me where I'm at, why my phone died. Like, and then my mom turned around and say, oh, I didn't see that. She says her initial thing was, she woke up, she see I'm not home, she checked my location is off, and she immediately goes into panic mode. I said, bro, I text you and said I'm not coming home. So whether you responded or not, or you seen that or not, don't pin no BS on me because you allegedly didn't see my text. I'm responsible. I got called irresponsible, not knowing how to handle my liquor, like all this crazy shit. But I was like, oh, because my phone died. So who really knows the full story of where my mom thought I was, what she thought I was doing? I don't know. But mama, I was outside on somebody's block, drinking Don Julio, driving a boat, all that, having a ball. Like I said, I'm young, turning lit, so what you mean? Like, I'm gonna have me a fun time. But yeah, like, I was safe, I was good, like, I was okay. Left the club with the little boy that I met, and we was vibing. Like, it was really a vibe. I like being around the vibes, and they had the vibes. But let her tell it, I was fresh out of a relationship, trying to make my old boyfriend mad. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about making nobody mad. Like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm finna have me a ball. And that's just that. I didn't tell the boy what happened after all of that ghetto, embarrassing ass shit. You know, I just, he checked on me, asked me was I good, and I was like, yeah. And that was that. The rest is history. The rest is history from there. Sometimes you just gotta go with the vibes because you never know who you will meet, what'll happen. But you know, still make sure you're not alone. Be with your friends or your family or whoever. And you know, just make sure y'all are good, y'all protected, and y'all safe. I was damn near like Cardi Russell, and it wasn't even for 10 hours, y'all. It was probably like 3 or 2 hours. That is the end of today's story time, you guys. Take my advice. Don't let your phones die at night. If you don't want your parent to be in your business, just let them know where you're at and who you're with or whatever the case may be, even though I did that. But you know, if you got a parent like mine. But that incident has definitely like shaped me and my mom's relationship. It helped a lot because I had told her like, bro, you're doing too much. It's boundaries. Like, I'm grown as shit damn near. Respect me. Respect my boundaries. Respect my outside life. Anything was to happen, I'm calling you. I don't care what the situation is. Like, I'm gonna call you if anything goes to shits. And from then, I kept hanging with them people back to back to back to back to back. Every boy you meet at the club not gonna be cool as little fofo in them, okay? I just wanted to share that story with you guys. My life is so crazy, y'all. I literally can't make that shit up. I felt like if my phone was dead or if I was asleep for a little while longer, there would have been an Amber Alert with my picture on there. I gotta get back to work. I got clients coming like damn near 4 to 5 minutes. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. If you guys want more story times on my crazy ass life, definitely comment down below and I'll make them shake for y'all. And I'll see you on the next video.